Sennheiser E614, super-cardioid microphone, unboxing and testing.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a fun day. We're going to be talking about audio equipment. I am upgrading the audio on this YouTube channel. I got some new audio kit to unbox and experiment with. Now, up until this point, I've been using the Comica WM200 lav mics, which is what you're listening to right now. But we've upgraded to this. We have a Sennheiser AVX ME2 lav mic, and then we have a pencil condenser microphone, and we're going to be testing and unboxing both of these. In this video, we're going to be looking at the pencil condenser microphone, and if you want to see the lav mic, check out that video right over there. So with that being said, let's unbox this thing and see what it's all about. Alrighty, so this is the Sennheiser E614 instrument microphone, or as I like to call it, a pencil condenser microphone. It's nice and small and short. You may have seen the 416, and it's a longer shotgun microphone. It's got the noise cancellation tubes at the front that run a lot longer. And I think for YouTubers who are recording in an indoor environment that isn't sound treated, this is the better choice. This is the perfect microphone for that kind of situation. And I'll talk more about that in the rest of the video. But for now, let's unbox this and take a look at what is inside. And there it is. There's the beauty right there. That is tiny. Look at that. That is a tiny little microphone. It's got some good weight to it. It's got some good weight. You have your XLR connections at the back. Nice metal build. It's okay. We've got a little, I guess that would be a clamp for the microphone. There we go. So you can put it on your mic stand. And nice little Sennheiser zippy case. And of course, an instruction manual. All right, so there's the polar pattern for this microphone right there. There we go. All right, so before we get started with the testing, I picked up a few more things on the Amazons to go with this mic, just to make sure it sounds great. One is this mic, I guess, holder, stand connector, I don't know what to call it, but there's no rubber cushioning, there's no, I guess, vibration absorption here. It's pretty solid, so I didn't know if someone was walking on the floor, if I was hitting the desk or whatever, if you would hear vibrations in the mic because of this. So I picked this up on the Amazons, and it'll also be linked below if you want to pick it up. And it's got sort of like these rubber bands in here, so the mic is floating in there. So if there's any vibrations coming up through the mic stand, they'll be absorbed by these wires. So I thought that would be a smarter solution for cleaner audio. Now I also picked up this little super clamp. Now I thought this would be pretty cool because what I can do is I can mount this to a stand, or I can mount it to my tripod, or I can even unscrew this head here, and I could screw it directly into my my cage on my camera. So I can screw this directly into the cage, and then I can attach the mic to the end, so then I can position this however I want on the cage. That way I can mount this mic right over top of the camera, because again, this is not a shotgun mic, this is a pencil condenser mic. So you want to be kind of close to this. You don't want this to be far away. Then I picked up an XLR cable, and I'm going to be recording using the Zoom H4n Pro. So XLR cable goes from the mic to the Zoom, and then I think it's a 3.5 millimeter mini jack that goes from here to the camera, and that's how I'm going to be recording. So let's test this thing out. Okay, so I think this sounds good. I haven't used an XLR mic to record YouTube videos before, so I'm trying to figure this out as I go. So fingers crossed, hopefully this works out. I'm using the recorder and the mic and the onboard audio settings on the camera to reduce the noise as much as possible in the preview, I guess, when I'm listening to the audio on the camera, so that when I record, there's the least possible amount of noise. But again, I'm new to all this, so hopefully that's the right technique. In any case, I wanted to give you a kind of showcase of my studio. It's an echoey space. There isn't much, I guess, sound dampening or sound treatment. Behind my computer, I have some foam panels. That's more for show than anything else. I was kind of hoping that it would absorb some of the sound of the computer fans, which aren't too loud anyway, but that is that. And then over here, I have windows, glass, echoey. And then over here, I have a white wall that I use for photo shoots when people hire me for headshots, portraits, and that is super echoey right there. And I have this black backdrop, which is cloth, and hopefully it absorbs some of the sound. I bought it so I could use it as a backdrop and also to help with the echo in here. So this is the room that I'm working in. So let's test this out. We're going to test this out with the window open. There's some construction happening outside, so we're going to see if this mic, because it's super-cardioid, just focuses on my voice and ignores all the construction noise outside. We're going to test it in an Echoey Corner over there, and then I'm going to bring you back over to this wall, which is the bane of my YouTube existence because it's nonstop echo. And of course, the ceiling is not sound treated either. So let's test out this mic and see what it sounds like. Okay, so let's test out this microphone studio environment. But before we get started, I just want to say the studio window is open. This is the B cam, and on the B cam, I have the Rode Video Micro shotgun mic. So you can hear the sounds that are coming in from outside. There's some construction happening. Like you can hear a little bit of street traffic. There's a heavy truck out there with a generator, and yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. Obviously, when you film YouTube videos, you do not want to have your studio windows open. You're introducing a lot more sound into the environment that you don't need. But I just wanted to test out this microphone, and you probably heard that the truck just went by. Yeah, so the closer you get to it, the louder you get, the further you get, the quieter it gets. But the thing is, since this is super-cardioid, its pickup pattern is like directly in front of it. And because it doesn't have those long rejection tubes like the Sennheiser E614, my echoed voice around the studio isn't going to be rejected, and you're not going to get those weird kind of audio fluctuations. So we're just testing it out right now. How does my voice sound? Are we cutting out all that garbage noise from the street traffic, all that other kind of stuff? Like, how does it sound? Is it good? Is it clear? All right, so that is test number one. Now I'm going to close the window, and we're going to see what it sounds like with the window closed. But before I do that, let's just have a quiet room test with the window open. Like, I hear chatter on the streets. I don't know if this mic is picking it up or not because it's so focused in right here. All right, so now I'm going to close the window, and let's try this with the windows closed. All right, so now the windows are closed. We are in a quiet studio environment. My walls are kind of echoey, as they always are, so hopefully we're not hearing any echo. And what does this sound like? Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it sounds good. I keep looking at the mic like I'm talking to the mic. I should be looking at the lens. Now, the cool thing with this mic is it's an instrument mic, so it's designed to be put in front of an instrument while maybe other band members are playing other instruments, and it's supposed to be hyper-focused on whatever's in front of it. So hopefully, when I listen to that first test with the window open, we don't hear any street traffic, and it's just hyper-focused on my voice, and also ignoring all the echo because this room is not sound treated much. So let's listen to this and see what it sounds like. Okay, so welcome to my Echoey Corner. When I first built this pipe shelf, I wanted to set this up as like a little mini studio area. I can put lenses and things on the shelf behind me, make it visually appealing, but the echo here was so bad, I couldn't really film any videos here. We got, bare white wall. We got mirror. We got a shelf with a bunch of stuff on it that, bounces sound around. So in the past, when I tried to record here, I had to refilm videos because it sounded awful. And now testing, 1, 2, 3. Is there an echo? Does it sound good? Now my computer is about, 3-4 feet in that direction with the computer fans going, and I can hear them right now. Can you hear them? Is there an echo? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? We'll see. Hopefully this sounds good, and if it does, then I can transform this little corner into like a photography, videography stuff corner where I can talk about gear and things like that. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it sounds good. All right, on to that Echoey Wall. All right, so now you're listening to the Rode Video Micro, and this is the room that I'm recording in. You can hear the echo with the shotgun mic. This is the space. We're going to now test against the super echoey wall here. I'm sure you can hear that echo. It's not very fun. So this wall is the bane of my YouTube existence. It's non-stop echo, 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 echo. So I want to see if this mic now can cancel out the echo. So we're going to set it up right here and we're just going to talk to it. Wall is right beside me. So my voice should be bouncing off the wall and to the mic, and my voice should also be going directly to the mic as well. So let's see what this sounds like. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. If you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe to the channel because we have a lot more content like this coming up. I'm going to review cameras, lenses, vintage lenses, all that kind of fun stuff. So if that's what you're into, definitely subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you're not into echo and I'm not into echo, because there shouldn't be any echo here with this mic. At least that's what I'm hoping. So sidewall test complete. All right, so now let's bring this over here. So now I am talking directly to the camera. The wall is right in front of me. So as I talk, my voice will be going right to the mic and also bouncing off the wall and coming back, maybe bouncing off of me, bouncing off of there, back to the mic. I don't know. Hopefully there's no echo as you're listening to this. Blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. If you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. We're going with the other side this time. I'm going to be doing a lot more talk on cameras, lenses, gear reviews, microphones, vintage lenses, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you're into that, definitely subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments below, how is the echo? As I'm talking right now, I am hearing echo. And let's see if this mic picks up the echo. Now that mic wasn't even pointed directly at me. Now it's pointed directly at me. It was kind of off to the side. So testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, this time with the mic pointing directly at me. What does it sound like? Is there less echo, more echo? How does it sound compared to a minute ago? All right, so yeah, let's see what that sounds like. Alrighty, so not everyone who buys this mic is going to be sticking it on a camera and making YouTube videos. Some people are interested in making voiceovers or voice acting. Now, I'm by no means a voice actor, but this is what it could potentially sound like when you're talking right up close into the mic. Now, I don't really have anything to talk about, but let's get all camera geeky here. This is a K21 RGB light stick by WeLight. I'm working on a review of this product. It'll be linked up in the corner there if you want to check it out when it's done. But the cool thing with this thing is you can control it with an app, but it has also has magnets on the back, so we can stick it to things. Ooh, hopefully that didn't hurt your ears, but yeah, there we go. And now we're going to get even more geeky here. We have a ProMist 1/8 filter, and if you don't know what that is, you're going to like this. So you put this filter on the front of your camera. It's not an Instagram filter. And watch the lights. You see how the lights get really glowy? The one up here and the one over here, and then watch my skin tones. It diffuses the skin too, so the skin gets pretty soft. So if you're making beauty vlogs or YouTube videos or anything like that, and you want softer skin and you want like a retro-y glow around some lights, just get that screwed on there. Boom, there you go, ProMist 1/8, and I'll link this down in the description below, so if you want to pick up one of these for your cameras, go for it. I think it really makes footage more cinematic. All right, let's continue with these tests. All right, and just for fun, we're going to do a little biting the apple ASMR test. That's a juicy apple. Did those sounds make you want to get an apple of your own? Okay, pointless test, but there you go. This is what this sounds like up close. Alrighty, now testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What does the audio look like? Looks pretty good. Sorry, I just moved the jack there, so you heard a little static. But this is a windscreen, and it prevents you from doing things like this. These are plosives, and you heard a lot of those in the last segment where I tested this mic out. So now with the windscreen, you're not going to hear it. So this is what it sounds like if you want to do some voiceovers without all the plosives. So there we go. So let's close out this video. I want to talk about value for money, who this mic is for, and should you buy it if you're a YouTuber and you're looking for a nice mic to use in your YouTube studio. Now, I was listening to the audio I was recording earlier, and this mic did cut out a lot of the noise, especially with the window open and all that kind of fun stuff, but it still did capture a lot of echo. It's not as clean as I would like it to be, and that's not the mic's fault. That's more of like, this space needs to be sound treated. I'm being lazy. I'm trying to find a mic that'll solve the problem. And by the way, the window is open right now behind me, so I don't know if you hear the traffic or not. Probably not, because I'm super close to the mic. But anyway, I need to soundproof this place if I want to have super clean audio. But that being said, I do feel like this mic did a pretty good job. Now, this mic is definitely intended for musicians. You're supposed to put it in front of your instrument as you're playing, and it records everything while ignoring all other sounds. And in that regards, I think this mic is fantastic. And if you're using that sort of aspect of this mic for your YouTube videos, I think it's definitely a big win, because all the other sounds in the studio were just sort of cut out. All the sounds from the windows were just cut out, and it just focused in on my voice, which is absolutely what I want. So for YouTube, I think this is great. If you're a musician looking to record your instruments, this is great. In fact, I think this might be probably, like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I haven't tested out a lot of mics, especially XLR mics. But from my experience so far, I'm really, really happy with it. As a YouTube mic, I think it is, yeah, it does the job. It sounds really good. It's nice and small and compact. You can just stick it in your bag. You can go record. I'm going to test this thing out at a future time outdoors. The thing is, in order to work or to use this thing outdoors, you need a battery pack, or the recorder has to have batteries, and you have to make sure those are charged and all that kind of stuff. But I will get a windscreen for it, and we will test this outside at some point. So if you want to see that test, definitely subscribe to the channel. Value for money, I think it's decent. It's not way overpriced. It's not budget either. It's kind of, I feel like it's in the middle ground. But then again, you know, I'm not an XLR mic user, so take that with a grain of salt. This is just my personal opinion based on my experience so far. I think, yeah, value for money is good. I think sound quality is good. I think, yeah, if you want to use it for voiceovers, obviously it's good. If you want to use it for YouTube, it's good. Like, if I take the windscreen away and I talk from a little further away, obviously I'm going to have to bump the gain a little bit on the camera. So just checking the audio levels. You know, it's fine. But if you're going to talk close, definitely invest in the windscreen. And yeah, if you want to buy this product, Amazon links down below if you want to go check that out. Those are affiliate links, so it doesn't cost you anything, but if you buy something, it does help out the channel, and it gives me a little extra something, which helps me produce more videos like this. So with that being said, this video is over. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this mic or any tests you want me to do with this mic, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can do that and put it in a video or test it and let you know what the answer would be. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.